Abusia third week mu na ye we honorable Kenedy Agyapong ogusu a wo trendy. Na week 1 na ni birthday na Osha say o trendy regarding comments or comment here about Afari military hospital. Ya neglected for a very long time ni. Ko kan ho asem na gintre ha e was social media no so and afi traditional media no. Every now and then radio station bia TV station bia Ubeso bia no yeka honorable Kenedy Agyapong ho asem. Besina me ne ukasai. This is week 3 ayashas ye still ogusu a trendy about yes ansem ya. Ama MPP for be no mukra kire say petitions ahodo na akoso a just enkrofo ahodo a petition party no say yempam papa no emfan free party nim. Na nimdifo a omabo be e wa amanyosem no e de omano ato asem no mu a omaka say senya dangerous edi ma MPP so mbe pamo no bo Kenedy Agyapong edi free party ni mu no omaka ho asem tie be kwa akoti aba na me ka osa ken ba TV na wa subscribe na wa share comment no nso ma ye hu e wo comment section na senti ensem rele enko tie penifo asem o mu kan ye fa petition nkrofo atwere edi ma MPP amanyoku se yenyi honorable Kenedy Agyapong emfa free party ni mu no yenko na yenko tie mrasisi
NPP set up a committee right after the election of 2024, chaired by Chief Mensa in the Ashanti region. And their conclusion, they narrowed it onto Kenedy Agyapong that as a result of his utterances, that was one of the main reasons why the party lost. The second reason had to be with the fact that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was visiting Manshia Palace too much. So he lost the elections. These were the conclusions. And remember, the Ashanti region is a bread basket. It used to be the bread basket of the MPP until they decided to do otherwise. And so when a report of such magnitude is coming, you can understand. So that one is also not. And he made a mention of the fact that you form a political party not just to compete. Who has said so? I was only drawing inference and punching holes into what you were saying, that trying to poo-poo 35,000. And I said, granted, he had
32,000.
So you
it's not even 32,450.
So now you are
0.28%.
So you have reviewed your figures.
No, I'm saying that you not even get votes. My brother.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
You had 30.
He even had 1,000. He even had 1,000. Alan had 1,000.
0.28%.
Which is so dear to our heart. And shout out to all those that went into the ballot and listened to our programs and policies and voted for that conscience. And I was only telling you that in your own party, if you were that conscious, you would have realized that 27,000, is that 32,000? In 2008, your party, Nana Akufo-Addo, needed about 27,000 to become the president of the land. So I will be the last person knowing this history behind your party to come here and try to poo-poo. And I referred you to a tape of one of your towering figures. Now he's claiming he has not heard about it. Hey, I'm very surprised. Such a damning statement, you have not heard of it as a Deputy General Secretary. That Chief Mensa Bonsu.
So look, you are repeating the same thing.
No, he said he didn't hear it.
Yeah, right.
And he was trying to ridicule what I said. And I'm saying I didn't say it because we know the data. We have done our research on the ground and we know what caused their defeat. And we don't want to boast about it. But when the reality dawned on one of their leading figures, Chief Mensa Bonsu came out and said that, look, if anybody was going to take a look at the 32,000 votes and think that Alan did not have any impact on election 2024, then that person must be living in Kosmakaya. And that they went round and took
data. But you are in history now. It's all gone.
I don't have a problem.
Now,
so I brought you back again that in election 2028, all of us are going to start from what? Ground zero. Now, let's a bit. You see, this whole disciplinary action is a playbook. When they believe that you are becoming a thorn in their flesh, they will try and push you out.
Why are you prejudicing them?
No, but the point is that they will not be able to succeed on this one. But the whole thing is that they want to give him a bad name, Kenedy a bad name, just like Tanko was saying. Here is somebody. I mean, all the 10 sins that they attributed to him, I have checked it. None of it that Kenedy did to benefit himself. All the sins that they attributed to him were things that at that time there were no men in the MPP.
If you have a member of the UP come out to say that I'll spill the beans, I'll collapse the UP, will you be happy?
Why not? If you have done anything wrong, and let me tell you, Kenedy Agyapong has also credibility to protect. The mere fact that he came out to say that, has things to say, he's not saying it, puts him in a very tight corner. Because if always, I would say this, if you are a good citizen of this country, and you know your party have earned. Remember, in the second interview, we made mention of 3 things that's so damning to their party. First of all, he said that Agenda 111 contracts were being shared like biscuit. They were selling it, which is serious. You know my point? Number 2, he said almost all the executives of the MPP were doing galamsey. I have the benefit of Professor Frimpong Boate's report. I haven't read it. I did not see all the executives, but he is adding up, which is a matter of concern.
But I doubt if Haruna is part of that galamsey.
I don't do galamsey.
No, he said all executives, so he can't take himself out.
I'm an executive.
He can't take himself out.
Please take your cameras.
No, nobody will take a camera. How do we do galamsey?
Investigate me.
No.
I've ever dug a pit before.
He is part. According to Kenedy Agyapong, he is part.
Be careful what you say.
No.
I can drag you before court.
I don't have a problem with court. What I'm saying is that my source, let's go to court.
Be careful
My
what
source,
you say.
Kenedy is saying that why? No, don't let anybody delay. What I'm saying to you is that Kenedy Agyapong says that all the executive, is he not executive?
Yes.
So how can he take himself out? So it is for him to drag Kenedy to court and not to be sitting here. Why are you afraid of Kenedy?
I've not heard Kenedy said that.
I would everything you haven't heard.
But what have you heard? Kenedy said it.
What have you heard?
I don't listen to him.
So how? Oh my goodness!
Listen to him.
So did you listen to yourself in the opening statement?
I said I don't just go about listening.
Oh my goodness, not true.
So my brother,
not true.
I'm not a fan of listening.
No. So Kenedy says,
I don't want people to be listening to people.
And for emphasis' sake, if you are not listening to Kenedy, I am just briefing you.
Okay.
That Kenedy says, as an executive, you have been doing galamsey.
And he says he doesn't do.
No, it is not about. It is for him to take Kenedy to court to purge himself.
Okay. Let me listen.
No, that it is just
for today. I've
accepted simple logic that the highest percentage in the equation is not even more than 97 for you to arrive at point of completion of 98.
That the ancillary facility should not necessarily.
No, but it's part of it. He just told you. Why was he mentioning all those things? So it is not that. Again, his own constitution, he said you must project and protect the party's name in good stead. Is that not the case? Yes, then the first person that should have faced the disciplinary committee of the party, if they were that truthful, if they were that honest, should have been their flag bearer, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Remember, when he went to Ashaiman, that was when he went and said that as late as December of 2024, they were increasing fuel against his will. Now, it is party that gives birth to government.
Yes.
Now, your own government, where you sat in cabinet, decided, and in fact, it's not a cabinet decision, it is automatic formula that MPA increase. Yet, you were distancing yourself from a party's decision. That was number one. When he went to Ho during his tour, he said that, look, the National Cathedral was one of the reasons why they lost. Meanwhile, you were part of the decision. And that if you were talking about someone not representing your party in good stead before the public, and he made this statement, why did you not drag him before the disciplinary committee to also discipline him? So what I'm saying is that, look,
so,
you are picking.
Can you honestly compare these statements to someone who says, I'll spill the beans, I'll collapse this party?
No, but the point is that if somebody has done something wrong, why wouldn't he spill? First of all, you see this whole business of NPP choosing party ahead of national interest, and it's the reason why some of us have a problem with somebody like BJ Darocha. You see, the mere fact that we belong to a political party must never, your political interest overrides the national interest. If Kenedy Agyapong sees something wrong with the MPP, it is incumbent of, that's what I'm saying, that his integrity is intact. He does not need a year to come and tell us. Now you have told us that all the executives were doing galamsey. You must go narrow it down. I'm expecting the executive to begin to take him on so that he comes out and mentions their names. For now, all of them have been lumped together.
No, let's leave out.
How would I leave out my brother when my brother is not taking any steps to purge himself?
All right.
You understand?
So let's do